your camera's coming now. Okay, okay.
Alright, give it up for the wonderful entourage that just made your way through. And now it's time to welcome the king and queen tonight. Everybody scream with me. 3, 2, and 1. Make way for Mr. and Mrs. D'Souza. Alright, everybody put your hands together for the newlyweds. Well, that was a grand entry, a remarkable entry. I request the people who are standing behind the couple and the entourage to kindly move a little to the left and a little to the right. That would be great. Let's just leave that part a little vacant. I request the bridesmaids and the groomsmen to kindly join us at the cake table. Well, that was the grand entry of the newlyweds. Let me ask you a quick question. How many of you love Tully? Can you make some noise? And how many of you love Pearl? Make some noise. Tully, you have not given them enough chocolates. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what we see before us is a beautiful wedding cake. Whose choice was this? Tully's or Pearl's? Alright, before we cut the cake, may I call upon the parents of the bridal couple? Alright, here we have the parents of the groom. We have Mr. Orlando and Mrs. Remy D'Souza. Let's make some noise for them as well, ladies and gentlemen. Calling upon the parents of our beautiful bride, we have Mr. Peter and Mrs. Alice Walls. Right there. Can you wave out to everybody? Alright, there they are. Come on, make some noise. Thank you so much. Calling upon the siblings of the groom, we have Sylvie D'Souza, the sister of the groom. We have a better half, Mr. Cendric Polero, and Samara, their daughter. Alright, right there. You definitely can make noise for them as well. Thank you so much. We have Ryan D'Souza, the brother, and his better half, Patricia D'Souza, and we have the kids, Emmanuel, Ellie, and Ella. Alright, joining us right here. Thank you so much. Yes, any side, whichever side you want to pick. It's one family after all. And calling upon the most eligible boy out here, the single boy, we have Aaron Walls. The most eligible bachelor out here, everybody, right there. The brother of a beautiful bride. Tully and Pearl take a quick look around and see that everybody's here. Tully's confused. Tully says, I know only my side of the family, and this is now an extended family. Alright, everybody's here? Alright, who's more hungry over here? Is it Tully or Pearl? You know Tully was moving his hand out like, I'm hungry. Alright, so I'm going to make you hold on to the knife first since you're more hungry, but don't eat the entire cake. Make sure you hold on to the knife. Alright, Pearl gave him company. Alright, a simple question going out to everybody out here. What is today's date? 15th, of course. You can scream that a little louder. I will have given you a prize for that. So yes, we're going to have a countdown from the 15. Here we go. 15, 13, 12, 11, 10. Let me make this easier. What's the half of 10? 5. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, telling you a little bit about the couple. Well, pandemic has seemed to be a bad time for literally everybody. But it was during the pandemic that Tully found his love of his life, Pearl. Alright, Tully and Pearl, you have eaten the cake. Is it tasty? Very much, isn't it? But that wasn't the right way to eat the cake. Wasn't the right way to eat the cake once you're married. So take a small piece of the cake, a very small piece. Can you please hold it in your hand and show it to everybody? Is it small enough?
No.
No. Alright, half of that, Tully. Is it small enough?
No.
Ani daktulo koi masha. Right, half of that. Chimto. I think this is good enough. I won't tell him to take a smaller piece. No more smaller than that. I think that's good enough, everybody?
Yes.
Alright, Tully, you have to just place it here and between your lips. And Pearl, you know what to do next. You know how to eat the cake once you're married. So everybody cheer for them. Come on, make some noise. Woo. Well, that's the perfect way to eat the cake once you're married. Alright, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's time to take this celebration right up in the air. And to do the honors of popping not just one champagne, but we have 2 champagne double celebration tonight. We have none other than Mrs. Patricia, the sister-in-law of Tully, and we have the most eligible bachelor out here. We have Aaron, Pearl's brother, who's going to do the honors. So here we go.
Patricia, drop it on the floor.
Alright, before you all pop open the champagnes, okay, if the champagne pops in the first 5 seconds, then Tully and Pearl are going to be blessed with a boy first. And if it pops after 5 seconds, it's going to be a girl, of course. So Tully and Pearl, what do you want, a girl or a boy?
Both.
Both. Twins. Alright, you have to do a setting with these 2. Alright, here we go. Let's start the counting. Should we start the counting? Yes or no?
Yes.
Everybody's really excited to know whether it's a boy or a girl. Here we go. 1,
2,
2,
1.5.
1.5. Alright, 2, 3, 4, and okay, it's a boy.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, what follows next are the words of wisdom, advice to newlyweds on marriage. And to do the honors of raising the toast tonight, to celebrate the newlyweds, we have Tully's uncle and godfather, whom he really adores. Please put your hands together for Mr. Sylvester Barreto. Come on, let's give it up for him. Asha, motel taaliyo macho. Come on, everybody. I'm sure you can clap.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sylvester and I'm the speaker for the next 95 minutes.
95 minutes.
Just kidding. Tully has already told me if you don't shorten your speech for next 2 minutes or so, the volume of the microphone will be slowly, gradually faded. So I'm really scared. Jokes aside, I take this honor and I'm truly privileged and humble to address you and raise this toast in honor of the bridal couple, Tull and Pearly. First of all, you both looks amazing and stunning as a couple. We must truly adore this. I assure you this is going to be a very shortest speech you have ever heard. In the first place, I would like to introduce Turley, who is a very well known, and I have had the privilege of knowing him as his uncle and as my favorite godchild. He has been so small when he was, I remember that he was so shy that he was even never looking at girls. And I'm surprised today he has turned out into a dashing, handsome, and most eligible person today who Pearl has given him his hand. Charlie, since his childhood, is a very quiet boy. However, today, if you see him smiling, he is all very adventurous. And one of his most hobbies you would know is traveling. He just loves traveling. Whenever I would call him sometimes over the weekend, Charlie, where are you? I'm in Spain. I'm just exploring the coastal beaches. You call the next week, he is somewhere in Italy. This is Charlie for you. He just loves traveling the world. And I'm also aware now, Pearl also is the same. She too loves traveling very much, both in common. It's nice to know they can explore the world together. On the other hand, Charlie has been professionally in the field of films and animation, and also in the digital marketing and designing. We have Paul, on the other hand, who is coming from a very Catholic family, devout family from the Kelrai district of Mangalore. With her ever smiling face, I'm sure everyone is so blessed to have in our midst. When I talked to her for the first time, I was so impressed. Just over the long distance call, Charlie introduced me and I had an opportunity to talk to her. I was so impressed. The same smile you can see today, and I'm sure she will win the hearts of many of our family and friends. Pearl is also coming from the background of finance and marketing, and she's involved in the field of risk consultant. I'm sure with their professional backgrounds in the background, they will work hard to give the same space in the field of love relationship. Hailing from both different backgrounds of Goa and Mangalore, I'm sure lot is common, but things are different. But the relationship between Goa and Mangalore is not very unknown. We are welcoming all of the family members into our fold, the friends, and I believe Charlie will carry on with the same enthusiasm when he's dealing with the new family members in Mangalore, India, family relationship. I wish them all the very best. I don't want to take it too long, but make it very short. They say, marriage is built in heaven. You marry a person you can live with, but it is more common that you marry a person which you cannot live without. And I'm sure, and I always believe that you will take this to greater heights. Give your very best in your love relationship and always understand each other. Wish you all the very best and wish you a successful married life. I wish the couple once again all the best. And to your good health and happiness, please raise your glasses in raising this toast to Charlie and Pearl.
Viva.
I thought you were giving another speech since you were not giving me the mic. Alright, let's put our hands together for Mr. Sylvester Barreto. That was a beautiful toast. Put your hands together once again, everybody. Thank you so much. Well, tonight we have seen 2 champagnes being popped. We also have 2 toasts. Yes, moving on, we have the loving brother of our beautiful bride who will be raising this second toast for us. So please put your hands together once again for Aaron. Come on, everybody.